All right, this is Michelle here, and I'm excited to tell you about week 10. And first, it is wild that it is week 10. The summer has flown by. So one of the really exciting things that happened this week was the closing of the Kansas City Transportation On-Site Services RFI. I've been working really closely with GP and suppliers to make sure that that process finishes, and it was really exciting because I had my first exposure to the Ariba e-sourcing tool, which was something that we'd all received training on earlier in the summer, so I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to actually use it in one of the projects. So that was neat. With that project, Elise and I also worked on stakeholder engagement by conducting some interviews with our stakeholders for that project, which was actually an idea that stemmed out of one of the other projects that Derek and I are working on out of the sale through an interview that we had with Keenan. So it was nice to see those two projects connect, and also to have the opportunity to get to know our stakeholders and try something a little bit different. So that was great. And then with the LATAM regional tender, Elise and I had an opportunity to meet Philip in as close to face-to-face as we could come by using video conference rooms. So after spending all summer working with him, it was really helpful to get to see him face-to-face. He took the time to give us really valuable feedback, and it was just a nice way to sort of conclude that project. In terms of the regional tender, we're just waiting on some final feedback from countries, and then we'll be sending that over to Philip, who will carry on with that project after Elise and I leave. Also made some progress in terms of building chatbot content, had some really valuable conversations. Mike Grove has a wealth of information in Topdesk that I think will be really useful in terms of building out content. So looking forward to continuing conversations with him there. And then last and definitely not least, lots of exciting progress on Procurement Masters, which came from Art of the Sale. Derek and I have met with Rick Houts, who will be our first speaker next Thursday, and it's so exciting to see that that project will be in place and we'll have our first speaker before we leave next Friday. So very excited. It's been a great week, and I'm sad that week 11 and the final week is approaching.